गुरुदेव गुरुदेव। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमदी ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। मायापुर धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देव की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Today we are continue with the Srimad Bhagavatam 4th canto, 18th chapter and 20th verse. No? Okay, it's okay. Anye cha mayeno mayam cha mayano mayam antardhanadbhutatmanam mayam prakalpaya vatsante dadhuradharamayam अन्ये च मयि नो मायम् अन्तर्धानाद्भुतात्मनम् मयां प्रकल्पया वत्सन्ते ददुहाधारणामयम् अन्ये च मयि नो मायम् अन्तर्धानाद्भुतात्मनम् मयानां प्रकल्पया वत्सान्ते दधुराधारणामयम्। प्रभुस् अन्ये च मायिनो मायम् अनाभुवात्मनाम् मयं कृपन्ते दधुरुदारणामयम्। अन्ये च मायिनो मायम् अन्तर्धानाद्भुतात्मनम् मायं प्रकल्पया वत्सन्ते सुधूराभरणमयम्। अन्ये च मायिनो मायम् अन्तर्धानाद्भुतात्मनम् मह्यं प्रकल्पया वत्सन्ते ददुहुदारणामयम्। माताजी। अन्ये च मायिनो मायम् अन्तर्धानाद्भुतात्मनम् मायं च प्रकल्प्य वत्सन्ते ददुहुदारणामयम्। अन्ये च मायिनो मायम् अन्तर्धानाद्भुतात्मनम् मयं प्रकल्प्य वत्सन्ते ददुहुदारणामयम्। word to word meaning. Anye, others. Cha, also. Mayinaha, mystic magicians. Mayam, mystic powers. Antardhana, disappearing. Adbhuta, wonderful. Atmanam, of the body. Mayam, the demon named Maya. Prakalpya, making. Vatsa, the calf. Te, they. Daduhu, milked out. Dharanamayam, proceeding from will. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददीति स्वमतान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितां च तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्ता राधाकान्ता नमोऽस्तु ते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गे राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरोभिश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Translation and purport by Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation. Others also, the inhabitants of the planets, known as the Kimpursha Loka, made the demon Maya into a calf, and they milked out of mystic powers by which one can disappear immediately from another's vision and appears again in a different form. Purport. It is said that the inhabitants of the Kimpursha Loka can perform many wonderful mystic demonstrations. In other words, they can exhibit as many wonderful things as one can imagine. The inhabitants of this planet can do whatever they like or whatever they imagine. Such powers are also mystic powers. The possession of such mystic powers is called as the Ishita. The demons generally learn such a mystic powers by the practice of yoga. In Dashamaskanda, 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, there are vivid descriptions of how the demons appear before Krishna in various wonderful forms. For instance, Bakasura appeared before Krishna and his cowherd boyfriends as a gigantic crane while present on this planet. Lord Krishna had to fight with the many demons who could exhibit the wonderful mystic powers of Kimpursha Loka. Although the inhabitants of the Kimpursha Loka are naturally endowed with such powers, one can attain these powers on this planet by performing different yogic practices. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. In this chapter, earlier we discussed about how the Prudu Maharaj is try to give the punishment to Mother Earth. Mother Earth is scared, and finally what she mentioned, I'm going to deliver all these grains and whatever is required things for this universe. So, Mother Earth is requested in this form. I want to take the form of the cow, and you need to get the calf and a reasonable pot for this. So, for this, what happened? The cow. Why the Mother Earth is choosing as a cow? What is the importance of the cow and calf? The cow, if you see the in the entire creation, the mothers immediately after giving birth to the child, automatically the milk is coming out. In the normal condition, they are not giving the milk, but whereas the mothers are giving immediately the milk. Here, if we see, this is happened to the all the animals and all the human beings and everyone. But mother cow, she want to give the milk to the calf. Even though if she is ready to give the milk from her udder, it is not, even though if we try to take the milk out, it can't come. By seeing the calf, automatically the milk is overflowing, because that is a natural. Naturally, the milk is overflowing from her udder. And by in the commercial means, what the people are doing, by showing the calf and just give an attempt, and automatically the milk is flowing from the udder of the cow. But unfortunately, what happened? They will take it out. Once it is releasing the milk, means it can't stop. The flow is coming out. So completely, when that means that is the affection of the mother towards the child. So the same thing, the commercial people in the dairy farms, they are utilizing this opportunity and showing the calf, and once it is milk is released, they want to extract for themselves. But who has the first right? The first right is having the child, the calf. So, whereas in our farms, we are using this sufficiently, the calf is taking the milk, then we are taking the whatever is the surplus. That is the practice we are doing. Here we find out one more, here's a word, vatsa. What is the vatsa? Here the Prabhupada is mentioned, vatsa means calf. Similarly, when compared with this cow and calf, the guru and disciple, the dearmost disciple, what the guru say? Vatsa. He will give like a vatsa. Vatsa means you are like a calf. Whatever I acquired the knowledge, I want to deliver to you unstoppably. Unstoppably, I want to give it to you. I don't want to hold anything. The same thing if we notice in the Dronacharya and Arjuna. Dronacharya, out of all the disciples, Arjuna is the favorite disciple. Why? Arjuna is the favorite disciple. Why? He is showing his humility and he is showing his obedience. Because he is obedient towards his guru and he follow the guru, what the guru said. And on top, like he want to practice whatever the guru is saying. Like he just listening and he is not going out. What he did? He want to practice what the guru's words. That's why the guru is impressed. How we need to impress our guru? We need to follow his words, his instructions, without having any deviation. Then the guru will be satisfied. Then what happened? The guru want to give everything. Sometimes we are demanding this guru is partial with someone else. No, based on our yogyata. Yogyata means our qualification. Guru will give, or else like what happened? We are disturbing the society. If Dronacharya giving the knowledge, enough knowledge to his own son, the Aswadhama nature is, he is in the ignorance. He is out of ignorance and passion. He is the combination of these two. He is not bothered about anything. He is short-tempered. He can give all the weapons to this Aswadhama. What's going to happen? He will devastating the universe. That's why even though his own son, because he is not qualified for the welfare of the society, that's why he is not giving this knowledge to his own son. Whereas he give everything to the Arjuna. This we need to understand why we need to, the Guru is never partial. Gurus are never partial. What the Guru will do? Guru will find out what kind of qualification we have, what kind of personalities we are, whether we are useful to the society or not to spread the Krishna consciousness movement. Based on our knowledge, based on our qualification, based on our personality, Guru will give the instructions. So all disciples are not get the same kind of instruction. Why? This is the reason. So here one by one, everyone is try to milking the cow, and we came to know that like Prithu Maharaj is milking by using the Swayambhu Manu. Similarly, all others are taking. Devatas are using while he is holding his hands to get that milk. Similarly, here also the Kimpurshas, they are using the Mayasura. Why they want to take these personalities? Why they want to take these only these personalities? They are the in that community, in that particular loka. He is the prominent people. Like for Devatas, Indra is the prominent. For sages, Brahaspati is the prominent. That's why they want to take, because that means favorite child, favorite disciple. So by seeing that favorite disciple, immediately the mother cow is releasing the milk, and sumptuously that is giving the milk to the child. That's why they want to take their all the asura danavas. They are getting the Prahlad Maharaj as his their calf. Similarly, here the Kimpurshas are getting the Mayasura as their calf. Why the Mayasura? What is the Mayasura's background? If we see the Mayasura background, Mayasura is the one son of Kashyap Prajapati and Mata Denu. And he is the son of these two. Denu is the one of the daughter of Daksha Prajapati. Daksha Prajapati is one of the daughter. Denu's son, Kashyap Prajapati, and Denu's son is this Mayasura. This Mayasura is there, he is in the Sastras, it is mentioned, all the three yugas, it is prominently, his works are there. The Mayasura, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga. In the Satya Yuga, what he did, he is working for Ravana. He is working for Ravana, and he asked, like he got the Lanka. Afterwards, like I want to a beautiful building. This Mayasura is the wonderful architect, and he has the so much mystic powers. Because of his mystic powers, he want to get all those things. So he want to get all the golden city of the Lanka he built. Afterwards, like what happened, the Ravana, because all the mystic powers, whatever it is, in front of the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, everything will be collapse. It is not confront with the Lord. Now what happened? Lord Ram came, and he in the fight with Lord Ram and Ravana lost everything. In that way, they lost. But the Mayasura is not participated in this war. Afterwards, he hid and he moved into the forest. In that one, in the Dwapar Yuga, what happened? Arjuna, they got the partition from the Kauravas and Pandavas, and Pandavas got the one place. In that place, entire place is with the forest. It is not good for the building any city. During that time, Kandavana, we call it that is a Kandavana. In that Kandavana, this Mayasura stay along with his friend Takshaka. There is a big snake, bird snake called Takshaka. He stay along with in that Kandavana. And Lord Krishna and along with the Arjuna, he came into that forest, and they want to burn the forest because of the Agni Deva is request them, because I am constipated because of these so many yajnas, and I am constipated. For this, I need your help. What we need to do? You need to be, Kandavana has the lot of these medicinal plants. If you burn this, I'm getting relieved all this problem. Can you please help me? So the Arjuna using all his bow and arrow, and he got everything. And then the Kandavana is getting into the burn. During that time, what happened? The Mayasura, he want to surrender to the Arjuna and Krishna. So Mayasura, what he requested, uh, whatever you want, I will do for it. My skills, my expertise in there in the building the construction, and also I'm using the so many mystic powers. With that, Indraprastha, they built the city of the Indraprastha by this Mayasura. This Mayasura is built that Indraprastha. During that time, what happened? They want to create with his mystic powers. The illusion is developed. In that illusion, what's going to happen? The people are, Duryodhana is felt the problem with the Duryodhana. Because of that illusion, he can't recognize the water. He felt like that is earth. But the illusion, because of this illusion, everything will be changed. The mystic powers means the things are, the objects are not visible. Objects are not visible whenever it is required, and whenever they required, that is getting to the different form. This is the happened. The Mayasabha, especially he created, that's why they kept the name as the Mayasabha. The Mayasabha, everything, all these illusions were there. Duryodhana is having lot of trouble, and finally that is the reason for the Mahabharata, because his ego is provoked. Afterwards, they start the quarreling more, and they got the fight in the Kurukshetra war. This was happened. This is the importance of the Mayasura. That is the reason they want to get this Mayasura as a calf, because he is the prominent person in their community, in that particular Kimpursha. Now we get into the Kimpurshas are be there in the prominent for the mystic powers. What is this mystic powers? How it works? The people, they want to change their body shape, and not only that, they can they want to they can able to change, disappear, and they can able to come appear again, like that. In the so many ways they want to change. And here what happened? If you want to see the some siddhis, siddhis means, in the previous verse it is mentioned, siddhis means they want to become like a bigger than bigger, taller than taller, heavier than heavier, lighter than lighter. Like that, they can have so many kinds of siddhis. Because of this, the people are doing so many. If anyone is doing like that, what happened in the community, in this hall, someone is suddenly disappear. Everyone is getting shocked. And then what's going to happen? All our attentions are going towards them. That means the people are gaining the attention towards the others because of all these kind of siddhis. Here, the good people, what they are going to do with these kind of siddhis? They want to utilize these siddhis for the benefit of the welfare of the Lord, for the serving the Lord and welfare of the society, not using for themselves. If you notice the Hanuma, when the Hanuma is doing some service towards the Lord Sri Ram, he is jumping the ocean. During that time, the Devatas want to test Hanuma, how he is cleverly he will behave. During that time, what happened? Surasa, there is a Naga Mata. She is the mother of the Nagas, and they request her and do your power towards test this Hanuma, how he is managing. By that, what happened? He want to ask, like he appeared in from the sea, ocean. She came out and she said, if anyone seen by me, immediately I can able to take it into my mouth. This is, I got the boom from the Brahma. Without, no one can escape from this. Then what happened? Said like, okay, this is the instruction of the Lord Brahma. I will do one thing. He will immediately, he will increasing his bodily size, his gigantic form. Surasa is also become like a gigantic form. Then immediately Hanuma become like a small tiny fly, get into the mouth of that Surasa and came out. and I fulfilled your whatever the uh, you have, like so I completed whatever the boon you are getting from the Lord Brahma. I fulfilled that, and please go. I need to go to complete the task of the lordship. So please give your permission. In that way, devatas are very happy how cleverly he is working on this. So in that way, like what happened, the Hanuma is showing his siddhis, and whatever the kinds of siddhis he has, he want to utilize for the sake of the lordship and welfare of the society. And once he get into the Lanka, landed into the Lanka, then what happened? There is a big demon, is a security guard for the Lankini. We call her as a Lankini. The Lankini, no one can escape from her vision. The Hanuma, he want to make it like a tiny personality, very very tiny, like a fly, small monkey. He become like a small monkey, and he want to go around. And in that way, these kind of siddhis they want to utilize. But on the other hand, how the people are having the bad personalities, what kind of way the Ravana, he tried to use these siddhis for the kidnapping Mata Sita. This is the way how they want to be. But whereas all these siddhis are natural in the Kimpursha Loka. Every inhabitant of the Kimpursha Loka, they are automatically they get that kind of siddhis. Automatically they get these siddhis. But whereas others are want to acquire these siddhis, they are doing this so much penance, and because of that penance, they got the lot of powers. In the Indrajit, one of the personality in the Ramayana, the son of the Ravana, Indrajit have the lot of mystic powers. He is prominent for his mystic powers. While doing his war, no one can, even Indra is also, he is defeating the Indra. That's why he got the title as the Indrajit. Indra Jit. Jit means he is defeated the Indra. That's why he got that title. Why? He got the lot of mystic powers. He gained out of his penance, he gained that. He is not belongs to Kimpursha Loka, but everyone feels, I want to acquire these kind of siddhis. I want to acquire these kind of siddhis. So here also the Indrajit, while he is doing his war with Lakshmana, then what happened? He appears in this side. Suddenly he disappears from there. He come this side, front, back, and whatever the way whenever he want, he will appear and disappears and come with the different forms. Because of that, he confused the Lakshmana. And in the first instance, because of this, one by using one arrow, Lakshmana getting the he is fell down, and what we call moksha, he will get into the sleep. During that time, if he want to be like that for some more time, he is going to be die once that night is passes. During that time, what happened in the Vanaras, there are two doctors. They are mentioned, we need the Sanjeevani Mulika. And Hanuma is the only one to get the one quickly, because next day morning, if it means he is going to die. So because of that, Hanuma is flying to the Himalayas from Lanka to, that means one end to the other end, so quickly. That means all his siddhis are used for the sake of service of the lordship. And once he went there, he unable to identify the particular medicinal plant, Sanjeevani. So then what he did, he want to increasing his size like a gigantic size, and he just pulled up all the mountain on his one hand, and he want to, that means mountain, he is bigger than the mountain, and he hold the mountain with one hand, and he want to fly and gave the medicine to the Lakshmana. This is the use of the one demonic nature, and how the people are doing this something else. And suppose the mystic, now we got a question, whether the mystic powers are good or bad, whether we need to be used or not. Then we have the only one answer. Yes, mystic powers are like a knife, double-edged knife. If you use properly, that is useful. That knife is useful to everyone. Like if you want to use that in our kitchen, and if the doctor has the knife, he can able to use the knife properly, and it is safe and helpful based on the usage. The same thing is a knife is there with a dacoit or a terrorist. Then what's going to happen? Definitely that is devastating the society and having the some harm to the society. This this is the use, and where you are our usage. Usage is where is the usage, that is the importance. So similarly here, if we notice, the people are having the pride out of these siddhis. And if you come across this Chaitanya Charitamrita, Prabhupada Leelamrita, I come across once the Bhakti Vinod Thakur time, there is a Falgu Baba. One Falgu Baba is there. He want to having so much penance. Out of this, he gained some mystic powers. Out of these mystic powers, during the Britishers' time, he want to showing up some magics. He want to walk through the fire. He want to creating so many things by hand. In the air, he want to create and give it to the people. By seeing all these people, all these things, the people are getting excited, and they want to feel like, oh my God, what he is doing. Then they feel like he himself is a god. They start praying him as a god. And this word is just like a fire. It is spreading everywhere. Everyone feels like what is going to happen here. What is this? And the Britishers are also really getting like a problem. All the Rajas, Maharajas, Jamindars, everyone is fall into this trap. They are came to him and the Falgu Baba, and they want to fall onto his feet. Because of that, like this message is spreading to the all the seniors. Then they want to find out a solution. In those days, from Indian community, some of the army people working in the army, they mentioned the name of the Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He is the proper and the right person. If he want to take charge of this, he want to show up what is black and white. Then he went to they convinced the Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Bhakti Vinod Thakur feels like no one is a God here in this earth except only one, that is the Supreme Personality, Sri Krishna. If someone can able to say like this and cheating the others, I don't want to leave them. I want to go and solve this problem. He went to that Falgu Baba. The Falgu Baba tried to convince the Bhakti Vinod Thakur. In that way, what he said, like, what is your problem? I am doing like those who are coming here for problems with health problems. I want to solve those problems, and whatever the real problems for them, I am solving. What is your problem? I don't have any problem with whatever the things you are doing, but you want to disclose like I am the Bhagavan, I am the God. That is not we have only one God, that is Krishna. Everyone is his servants. How come you are claiming this, I am the God? Then I got this so much pleasure out of it. Everyone is praise me, and everyone fall onto my feet. That is the reason I am very happy for that. I am getting pleasure. So I don't want to change my attitude. I am the God. I can able to do anything. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he said, no, I can't, it won't happen. I don't want to allow you to do like this. So then there is something, Bhakti Vinod Thakur just holding the Srimad Bhagavatam, and he want to try to reciting the verses in the Srimad Bhagavatam. By that, there is a power thing is generated from his body. And the Falgu Baba, he want to use all his weapons, like he's sending so many evil things towards the Bhakti Vinod Thakur. But unfortunately, what happened? Everything is going to be nullified by touching the body of the Bhakti Vinod Thakur. This is all happened in front of all the people. Those who are feel like Falgu Baba as a Bhagavan, in front of them, this was happened. Because of that, immediately everyone afterwards, like the Falgu Baba himself fell down. And then people understand, no one is, then everyone want to follow Bhakti Vinod Thakur. This is happened This is usually common. People want to have the prize and they want to satisfy their ego. For satisfying their ego, what the people are doing, definitely they want to uh, show whatever the mystic power, these kind of mystic powers, they want to give that. Then what happened with the devotees? Devotees, whether they are happy with to take like this? No. All the devotees, even in our Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kolavich Sridhar, when Mahaprabhu is there in the Mahaprakash Bhav, Mahaprabhu want to give, I want to give some mystic powers to you. Then Kolavich Sridhar, what he said, he rejected. Mahaprabhu, why I want all these things? This is impediments towards my bhakti. I don't want all these magics. So, in this way, the devotees never ever they are looking for these kind of mystic powers. They want to totally surrender to the Lord Krishna in all means. In all means. What is the nature of a devotee? Devotee want to forget and forgive. Everyone, we are all facing so many in the day to day. We have so many things are come across. During that time, what's going to happen? So many people are scolding us or doing something. One devotee means he will forgive from them and also forget about what was happened, and he never remember into their mind about what they said. They want to totally forgive them and forget whatever the incident was happened. In that mood, we want to serve the devotees. And finally, the Srila Prabhupada. What is the Srila Prabhupada stand on this? One time, one person came, and one of the devotee, he came and he said, Prabhupada, my Guru Maharaj is flying in the air. He said, like, what is the great thing in it? What is the great thing in it? Okay, one cockroach is also flying. One cockroach is also flying. What is there? There is no difference between the flying your Guru Maharaj in the air and a cockroach. So that means what we are doing, everyone by doing their austerities, by doing their penance, definitely the people acquiring these kind of mystic powers and siddhis. But the usage, where we can able to use, one devotee never misutilize these kind of siddhis. He want to use how he want to best, how best he want to give it to the welfare of the society. And how can I serve the lordships? These are the important things. So, if anyone want to add up, I will stop it here. If anyone want to add or any questions, comments, please. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji. We need to use all this technology, whatever the technology. In the Prabhupada, once he mentioned in once we want to use the, we are not against the technology. If we want to use the technology in this service of the Lord Krishna, it is really great. Like type machines. They said like during those days we don't have printers and things, but we have only type machines. We want to use this and for the sake of Krishna consciousness, and also Prabhupada using the record. By that, like Prabhupada unable to have the in the last days of the Prabhupada also, they start recording the whatever the Prabhupada is dictating the Srimad Bhagavatam. They want to record and they want to try to type later. So in that way, if we want to use the resources for the sake of Krishna service, we want to keep the Krishna in the middle. It is always good. If we want to use those technology for the sense gratification, definitely that is a wrong thing. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. Mhm. Yes. Prabhu, in this creation, there are we all are Krishna's children. We all are, Krishna feels like we all are his children. So, some children are doing extremely good, some children are not doing bad. So, suppose you take in a classroom, in a school, there is a class is there. There are some students, they are getting 95% marks, some students they are getting 60%, some students they are getting 35%. If we want to consider the 90% students, only the good students I want to teach for them, means what happened to the person who acquired the 35% marks? For them also we need to have some teacher. Without the teacher, so the Krishna want to, everyone need to be go back to the Godhead. In that way, the people are there in the three modes, sattva, rajo, tamo gunas. The people who are getting the 90% marks, they are Vaishnavas. They have all the things, they want to behave very well. Whereas the Rakshasas and Asuras and all these demonic nature, they are in the Tamoguna. They are in the Tamoguna. For them also they need to have one teacher. Those teacher like Lord Shiva, take it into that role. So that's why Lord Shiva is not an ordinary personality. He is also one of the incarnation of the Lord Krishna only. He is there in the spiritual platform in the Sadasiva. He is there in the Sadasiva form. But what happened? The Sadasiva take the further expansion. He become like a Rudra. He want to control these people who are there in the 35% marks. They are not listening anyone. They want to, all these Rudraganas, all these both Preta Pisachas, they want to be fall onto this society. They want to kill the people. So Rudra controlling them. How? By giving the pleasing them very easily. Rudra's another name is Asatosha. Asatosha means very easily he will he can able to pleased by the people. By that way, what happened? He want to get the attention from them. He is our God. We want to, whatever we will ask, he will give. We want to hear his name, his words. He, in that way, he controls these category people. Those who are there in the ignorance, he catch hold of them. It is a very difficult task because they are so mischievous. The people who are be there in that sector, they are so mischievous. They don't want to listen anyone. For them, the Rudra is taking that part. He is so much patience, tolerance, and everything, whatever he want to show towards the mercy towards those people, to elevate to the upper levels. To get more marks, he is using his entire, he is using all his powers and everything. So in that way, Rudra is showing lot of affection towards this group of ignorant people. So here there are people who are there. That's why some people, they are coming up with extracting blood. They want to take the fermented blood as their beverage. So what it means? The people are there, whatever their consciousness, they want to expecting the same kind of things. The Krishna is also mentioned the same thing. Whatever you come and pray and whatever you ask, the same thing I will reciprocate. I will reciprocate the same thing. Here, Mata Earth is also in the form of cow. She is also following. She is also extracted from the Lord Krishna only. That's why she want to exhibiting the same thing, reciprocating whatever they want. Number one. And also because of this reciprocation, all these people, if there is a rain is there, now I want to keep the rain only at a crow's nest. No, it's not happened. North Sydney is also getting wet. The rain means wherever the rain falls, only not confined to only that particular place. If there is an havan is happened in the villages, in the rural areas in India. So it is not happened, the rain is in that particular area, it is spreading everywhere. Similarly, whatever the Prudu Maharaj is generated this, he is achieved and he is getting the grains for the people who are there in this earth and in his kingdom. Not only that, it spreads to the all the other lokas. They also came and they also extracted whatever they want. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Any other questions? ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. हरे कृष्णा.